back. Finally, we here. Welcome to the Locker, Season 3, Episode 7. SEC, SEC, SEC. Sorry for the delay. Apparently, my employers felt like I shouldn't be using the equipment for my own personal gain, which we ain't gaining none but more UK and SEC, SEC, SEC excitement. So we had to change computers. We are on 15 minutes. I'm a little sleep deprived. We're going to give you these 15 minutes on the tail end. We might even go a little longer. So much to talk about. I'm your man, A. White, along with my co-host, as usual, football breakdown, track, women's basketball, all type of sports extraordinaire. And that's why I say it's going to be a long day, because I know he got a lot to get off his chest. My man, Van House.
Man, I'm still getting the confetti out of my hoodie. I still got some stuff in there, man. It's itching, man. I was doing snow angels, man. Look, I'm feeling good, man. There is no better time, and you know this. When we were at UK, man, women's basketball wasn't good. Women's volleyball wasn't good. Women's softball just came into I think that was inaugural season was my senior year. Football wasn't hitting on anything. Gymnastics was not hitting on anything. All we had was basketball. You really think about it. Rifle team wasn't. I don't remember hearing nothing about rifle team when I was there. We had basketball, and that was it. Dude, we got everything right now. Man, I'm retweeting so much. I'm retweeting baseball, softball, swimming, women's basketball. Dude, I can't. Track. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy right now.
Well, what we're going to start it off with. Here we go. And we talked about this last week. And one thing about it on Sunday Morning Sports Talk, we talked about it too. I ain't scared to admit when I'm wrong, because all I do is try to suggest what's going to happen. I ain't out there playing. So we had, I don't know if I ain't going to say we. I'm going to give myself, and I ain't going to give you a hard nod, but we had Kyra Elsley probably out as the head coach. I had people calling me asking, hey, is that position going to be open? Shit, yeah. Man, want me to send your application in? Man, what about that game, though, man? What about that game? Tell me this. What about the game? And are we looking at Kemba Walker now?
Look, man, I'm gonna say this. Even with my being as optimistic as I could be, me pulling out all the good feelings I could after the first 10 SEC games, never would imagine them winning a tournament. Never. I would have, dude. No way. I'm still right now like no way. There's no way it happened. With dude to win 4 games in 4 days, you already know that's tough. To win 4 games in 4 days with non-scholarship players, you know that's tough. So I mean, what they did, man, was crazy. And Kyra Elsley, like I said, I think last week, I think she found what her team can do best. But with that said, all the stuff that she dialed up in this tournament shows how good of a coach she is. She dialed up some stuff, man, that people are not gonna talk about. I'm gonna say this, and in this game here, Jasmine Massengale hasn't been an offensive force. What Coach Kyra did was she put her ass in the post, had her go against Henny, which is 5 whatever. She had the height advantage and got her in foul trouble right away. Used that height advantage. I haven't seen Massengill post up all year. That kind of stuff, man. And to see the mic and her drop that last play.
So she drew up some good plays. I give you that. I think the way you've been on the team where the coach is on the hot seat. It didn't work out for y'all, but as the coach got fired, it turned around. At this point, and no disrespect, I don't even really want to say it because I don't want to bring any type of disrespect into the question.
Mm-hmm.
Going forward, who are we looking for? Are we looking for Dre? Or are we looking for Howard?
Oh, come on. It's the
Howard gonna draw a lot of attention.
You know who
Dre is, she looked like
yes,
bring me the pressure.
You know who Howard is, and it's somebody that you don't really like in this way a little bit, is Bron.
Yeah,
she got a little Bron in her.
Yeah.
I think she's at a point, she ain't never been about the limelight. And I've watched her play too many. It's like, oh, Ryan Howard, 26 points, 9 boards, 5 assists. Like, where did 26 points come from? I only saw 12.
Yeah.
It's like, that's just who she is. And I would like to see her, like, there's moments where go get the damn ball. We need the ball in your hands. You ain't got to shoot it, but your magnetic field is so much stronger than everybody else. Draw all that stuff, then you dish to somebody else who's open. But I will say this. You can all get on LZ as much as you want, and rightfully so. I mean, the lose 8 of your first 10 SEC games, you should get all the criticism. One thing I can say about it, she held strong to her belief system.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of coaches wouldn't have suspended Dre for another 3 to 4 games in the middle of your drought. They would have been like, all right, you just gonna run some more. You're gonna do something, but you ain't gonna miss games. So for her to build a culture, and the thing about it, she did it last year with Ryan Howard. She built something where I don't care who you are. If you don't do as I say, i.e. Pat Summit, back in Tennessee, you getting hard discipline, not just playing time. Suspend your ass. So
right,
crazy, man.
So the women pulled it off against the number 1 team in the country. Number 1 team in the country. What is this? 10 in a row? You keep talking about 4 in a row.
10 in a row. Dude, they beat the number 18, the number 6, and the number 1 team in back-to-back games.
Dre said that ain't it. Dre said they ain't done yet.
Yeah. I said that.
Van did say that you did say that last week.
Dude, and if you watch when we call the timeout, you watch Gail get into Kyra's face, and Kyra's basically, I know what I'm doing. I can't read. I didn't read exactly what she said, but I got it. No, Gail was like, they got 3 fouls to give. You gotta do something that is ready for them giving a foul. And just having there is nothing better than have Gail is a head coach that's coached in the Final Four. She's been in these high pressure moments. Kyra's only been an assistant. It's different when you got the head chair and you got the second or third chair.
Right.
So for Gail to come right to her and say, listen, got to think about this, got to think about that, and now you can call your play.
Hey, maybe next year, man. Ryan Howard's going to be gone.
No. Come on, Vols. Is it really that long? That's not right.
Nah, wait a minute. It couldn't have been.
No. I know.
Oh, maybe talking about
at least
men's
one.
basketball. Maybe it's
Oh,
men's.
men's. Okay, all right.
Maybe it's
All right.
men's basketball. But
Okay.
dude, this is one thing I was thinking. Everybody loves, and you've always talked about Dre in a good term. I like Massengill. I like the youngsters. They come in and play a little bit. But my thing was, I don't know if you remember 2 weeks ago when Keon Brooks, not at the top of the key, but even a better look than Dre had against, what game did we lose in the last second shot?
Arkansas?
We lost last game. We lost Arkansas.
Yeah, I think it was Arkansas.
And he had a right wing.
Yeah.
And they was like, oh, he shouldn't have took that. I thought that was a bad take. Dude, I don't watch a whole lot of women's basketball. You want Dre taking that shot? And it was halfway open, but somebody was getting there. So it wasn't a clean look. You want Dre taking that all day, every day? Or is it just a nice one?
Yeah. I'm a little shocked that it wasn't flipped between her and Treasure Hunt. But that shooters, the top of the key is money all day. If you're a good shooter, either it's gonna be long or it's in. You ain't never going right and left. It's gonna be either gonna be long or it's gonna be bottom. And to get her the straight on shot, where your perspective, all the backdrop is nice. You know, when you shoot from the corner, it can look a little different.
That Craig Hodges, DJ Armstrong.
Yeah, it can look a little different. But straight on, all your lines, your sight lines are right. No, all day. I thought it'd be Treasure Hunt, but Dre's been hot too. So I'm good with it. Right. I think Dre hit the last 12 points, something like that, something crazy.
But do we? So why did they double Massengill? Does Massengill need to be doubled out there?
No,
are you surprised Ryan went nowhere in the play?
Well, I don't know what the secondary action was. I think they was trying to get Massengill on the screen, and they didn't.
She said she can get to the bucket, go.
Yes.
And she said, right, yeah.
And kick it out to Ryan because Ryan was in the corner. So I think they wanted to screen, get Massengill, break down the defense, have somebody come off of Ryan, then get it to her. Because Boston didn't really double team her. She retreated a little bit to make sure to guard the goal. Well, that just gave Dre that split second to lock and load.
And what exactly were you doing at that point in time? I checked into the game. It was 12, 15 points. I went back to doing what I was doing. So I kept bling. My Twitter kept blowing up. So let me go over and check out, man. I came right in at the best moment. And I feel bad because I missed apparently a really good game. So I came in. I'm like, man, well, what are we going to do? And I said, we're going to go to Ryan Howard. But I ain't watched a whole lot of them. So I'm like, South Carolina gonna get the play. But I thought when I was watching earlier, I thought the refs may have showed a little favoritism to South Carolina a little bit. I thought they were letting a lot of stuff go on South Carolina's behalf as if they supposed to win. Y'all played a good game. So
look, I'm gonna say this. This is what people have to also look at. Kyra Elzy during this streak has said a lot about defense travel and we got to rebound all this stuff. We went through a major drought in the second quarter. I think we only scored 3 points. 3 points in a quarter, dude. In a quarter. 3 in a quarter? But we only gave up 9. You all right? That kept us in the game. The defense kept us in the game. And if you look back at the season, I didn't think when they played South Carolina at home, I'm like, oh, snap, they making a comeback against this team. And they ain't lost a game since then. That game set them up for now. I think Dre played the game before. I think she played either a game or two before that one. And she got into a rhythm. Now the team got into a rhythm because now they got everybody. They finally play with everybody, and I think that's what got them. It's gonna be crazy, man. I would say this. I would say this. If they can stay healthy, they should definitely make it to the second weekend. And when you make it to the second weekend, anything can happen.
Oh, so you don't think we got the longevity to get through there? You said if we make this second weekend, we done been through the gauntlet. You think they gonna let down now?
It's not about letting down, man. There's a lot of good women basketball team out there. The problem with to me is.
Hold on. Before you go any further, just talking through what Tony was talking about. On Sunday morning sports talk, I'm looking at them. I'm trying to divide the score. I didn't think UK had a chance. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Here's the funniest thing, man. I looked at our point production. I said, Kentucky 64. Now, how many is? I said South Carolina 80.
Oh, damn.
Which we did score the 64 just because I'm looking at the point production. And so to Tony's point, the fact that you hold them under 70 was huge. Like, we get a lot of credit for the stuff we did do. And you just pointed out last time, would you say 2 to 9 quarter?
3 to 9, I think.
3 to 9, whatever it was. Like, the defense we played was a difference. And that's why when I'm asking you, you don't think we can make it in the tournament. If the other team can't score, dude, we got plenty of people that can put it in. But but defense takes a lot of effort. And I'm gonna give you another bit of credit, which I'm tired of giving you credit. Give you another bit of credit. You also said that when you don't have the scholarship athletes on the floor, when we had the suspensions and the injuries and the illnesses, that when you only got 5 or 7, you can't put the pressure because your rotation ain't as thick. But I'm gonna let you continue what you were saying, and that's the last bit of credit I'm gonna give you for that.
No, man, it is, to me. You know how it goes when you start getting the rhythm, getting on the roll. Everything starts to snowball. Once they won a couple games in conference, they went to Arkansas, they went to Mizzou. You start getting a little confidence, especially when the back end of your schedule isn't loaded up with the best teams in the front. We played South Carolina, Tennessee, LSU, Georgia early. Once they got the confidence and got the rolling, I still didn't think they would win a tournament, though. I'm not gonna lie. I said let's win 2 games. Let's win 2, because I really thought we could beat LSU. When we played them here in Baton Rouge, we didn't have. Can't remember who we didn't have. I think Benton had an ankle. I think we was missing 2 people, and we played them tough on the road. I'm like, okay, we can get LSU. The Tennessee one, after being the 3rd game in 3 days, I'm like, all right. Let down. You beat the number 6 team in the country, then the next game you're just gonna let down. I mean, it's just you won 2, you pretty much gonna probably get in the tournament. We're just gonna have a letdown. Well, that wasn't it. They went and smacked Tennessee in the first quarter. Like, all right, nah, we ain't taking y'all. It says to me a lot about that coaching staff from top to bottom, because when they were 2-8 in conference, come on, man. When you 2-8 conference, man, woo! That if it's hard for the players, imagine how hard it is to coach.
Yeah.
When they're not doing exact, and it's not always, because I hate the word turnaround with this team. I don't think that was a turnaround. I think they finally got players, and they just had to persevere through the hard times. And when they got them back, it was all good. It was a good road ahead.
You and Tony must be sending Tony text messages. You and Tony saying the same things at the same time. I don't know what y'all got going on, but man, I'm a believer, and I'm a streaky person. Like, I'm a streak person, dude. My best friend played for the Seattle Seahawks the year Jerome Bettis retired. Wasn't a wild card and ran, and wasn't it Jerome fumbled? Like Jerome fumbled in the middle of the game, and I think Ben Roethlisberger. No, Jerome fumbled. Somebody returning. I think Ben Roethlisberger stopped the fumble recovery return. And so whatever it was, the way that the Pittsburgh Steelers won that Super Bowl against the Seahawks in Detroit, I just think there's destiny when you get your momentum going at the right point in time. And that's why I'm kind of like, man, I don't want to jump on the bandwagon because every time I jump on the bandwagon, something bad happens. Like I was totally against the Cincinnati Bengals winning that game. Super Bowl, I said, man, Cincinnati Bengals don't win this game. And so, I'm like I said, I had to point that out. We definitely had to point that out because we talked about the women's basketball team, which we often do. And I thought Kyra, we didn't know if she did a good job or not. But I will tell you this: I talked to some former girls basketball players that was under on the first part of
Mitch,
and they said when he was there, they didn't like what he was about, whatever. They said as an adult, looking back on life and understanding what sports is about and understanding adulthood, what he was doing at that point in time, they didn't understand it. But now as an adult, they really understand what he was doing. And like you said, you ballsy as hell. You done already benched the 2-time SEC Player of the Year.
All-American.
Oh yeah, and now the second coming,
right?
You done bench her through the roughest part where you like, hey, and I love it. I love it. If I'm gonna get fired, I'm gonna get fired my way.
Yeah,
I ain't about to get fired. What you doing? What the hell you want to do? I'm gonna get fired because I'm doing what I want to do.
I agree.
So,
and look, and the thing about it, we know this too. I'll tell a story again in a minute, is that if you can do it to her, it can get done to you. Because if she top dog, I don't care how good you are, you ain't top dog because there's only one top dog. So if you third, fourth, man, I'm looking at coach like, whoa, she suspended her for that. Well, I better tighten my screws up because, it can't happen. So I like it. And what I really like about it is she didn't care when it was. Like, I can see her suspending somebody the last 3 games.
Yeah.
Because she can do it in the middle of the season, dude. She can do it anytime.
I've heard that about a lot of NFL coaches. I don't know if it was Bill Belichick. And that would be my thing. Like, my little short-term coaching. Like, man, I'm coming in there, and I don't know if you're going to make a pact with the best player. Like Tom Brady. Now, Tom Brady holding to a certain standard, but he ain't mad, so because he gonna do what you gotta. But they said that for the NFL, that's what they do, man. The star player, you come in, cuss his ass out, get him on MF him a couple times. Man, you hear what he just said? You hear what he just said to Tom Brady?
Right.
Hey, so everybody good for the shakedown.
Yes. Anybody can get it. That's just like in the locker room. When you go go at it with the big dog in the locker room, joking and whatever, you ain't stepping back. People are like, okay. I heard that about what was the tight end that Shockey, Jeremy
Shockey.
They said Jeremy Shockey went to the Giants as a rookie. And he didn't sign on time, right? So he came late, whatever, 2 weeks later, wherever after he signed. Rookies got to sing in the lunchroom, right? So they was like, Jeremy, you got to sing. Man, I'm not singing. Jeremy, you got to sing. All right. He got up and sang, and God, what's the line? There's a linebacker for him, and Jeremy said, "Hey, man, was that good enough for you?" And they went at it. Fighting, in the lunchroom. So then that line, God, I can't think of
it. Wasn't Pierce, was it?
It might have been. So they went at it, right? So then he said, "Man, okay, we got a real one now," because he just checking him, right?
Yeah.
I'm just checking to see your man. Oh, you rookie? You gonna okay? All right, he the real deal. Then that's the kind of stuff that happens. I've seen some stuff, man. I've seen some stuff, man.
I get it on that, man. So we're gonna see what the women's seedings come out to be, and oh yeah, yeah. And like you said, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head. Ryan's kind of like LeBron, not this year's LeBron, but LeBron his other years, man. We had her on Sunday morning. I asked her, I said, well, how do you feel about media and people saying that you may be a little bit too unselfish getting your teammates involved? Well, I just want them to be involved. And like I said, I mean, no, I ain't even gonna go that route. I could say something, I ain't even gonna say it. But no, so I'm gonna keep an eye on the females team. I ain't making no prediction. I ain't jumping on the bandwagon. I'm gonna keep an eye on them. That's all I'm gonna do for them. In other news, we could talk about some guys going to the NFL Combine. We could talk about Oscar Tshiebwe. We're here to run for the. Actually, I'm gonna go with Oscar. I'm gonna say NFL Combine for last.
Okay.
Not Oscar, just the basketball team in general. I'm gonna tell you this much. We went on Sunday Morning Sports Talk the other day, and I talked about the end of it. I said, man, I'm trying to buy into this team. I like to see them in all different aspects of the game. You know, down a little bit, injuries, foul trouble. You want to see how they're gonna respond to adversity. And I said, well, you know, I want to see what's going to happen if Wheeler wasn't available. Then we got Ty. And then, okay, Ty and Wheeler wasn't available. So now you move Mintz to the guard. Grady, you can move to the guard, but I think you lose too much power. So we just keep going back and forth. So the last game, I don't know if you remember, Cal went on post game press conference and says that he shouldn't have had Brooks as an inbounder with 2 minutes left. They started making a little scramble with 2 minutes left. And my whole point is, and then some of us on the show took it and ran with it. Because Sunday Morning Sports Talk, we real conservative. We don't like to do what we do here. Because I'm gonna say one of my friends hit me up about 3 shows ago and said, "What do y'all do on your podcast? What do y'all do? Just find people and talk trash about them?" And I was like, "Damn." That's the image you got as a first-time listener. So I was like, no, not typically, but we don't miss an opportunity. So my whole point was Cal said, like, and my whole thing was I always had a problem since Cal's been here about our inbounds play and our inbound defense. But as far as press breaking, because we had a problem with y'all. We had a problem with LSU on breaking the press late in the game, where it's certain times of the game, it's certain personnel groupings you have in. You know who's taking the ball out. Like, you know who's taking the ball out. And you want to set a screen, a cross screen, a down screen. You want to do some kind of jabs or cuts to the ball. All we do is the normal one guy asks for the ball or one guy come to the ball. Like, I just don't understand. And I hate the question. I'm not questioning Cal, but that's the only thing I foresee being an issue. And I don't want it to be an issue. That's why I wanted to bring it up, because I think it's an issue. And I want to be known at the end of the day that, Anthony White said on so-and-so that, this was going to be a thorn in our side. So, I mean, wherever you want to start at, the all SEC teams, Tshiebwe's possibility of NCAA Player of the Year, but that was the one thing I thought about. We got a lot of personnel. These guys can get to where we got to get to. I just don't want the coaching to be an issue on why we don't make it any further.
That's interesting, man, because, dude, it's so many ways to do this, right? Because when you're saying it, like I'm the jumps coach right now at my high school, right? And you don't want the kids to be thinking too much. You want them to use their athletic ability, all right? So I've never coached big time, but I've coached summer young kids, right? And it's like I'm I'm a football play guy, right? I mean a basketball play guy. I can come up with some stuff, right? But then the guys are thinking too much because it's like in a perfect world, I'm just making it simple right now. In the perfect world, you would have this person at this position, this person at that position, this person, all this. Everybody's perfect, right? And you run these sets, and they got all these people in the game at the same time, and it runs perfectly. Well, what if somebody gets in foul trouble? You got to put somebody else there who don't know exactly how to set that pin down screen like you want because the other person been working with person B in the inbounds. So for me, it's like at a certain point, NBA don't run inbounds plays either. Their inbound sets are horrible. they don't do anything creative. So it's kind of like, do you want them just use their athletic ability and just get the ball in? Now we just run out set? Or do you want to run pick, get somebody from the top of the key comes and like Dre did one time. She got an easy bucket. Now, but how many of those you going to get? You're going to get 1, 2 a game maybe? 1 every other game? So it's like, I don't know, man. But I like to run inbounds play. I have some good inbounds plays. But it's like, then they come around like, okay, y'all can't run it because this dude don't know what to do. He don't know what to do. Let's just get the ball in, then run our set that everybody knows how to run. And then we'll get somebody open after the ball is inbounded. So I'm like on both sides of the fence on that one.
Well, how do you feel? Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you this much. How do you feel from what you just said and from what I know? How do you feel about the coach saying he don't like to work on he don't like to run inbound play because he don't really have time, he don't want to waste time working on them. That's why he don't like to run them, because he don't like to waste time working on them.
Look, this is why I'm gonna say I'm on both sides, right? Because I've done this before. You spend all this damn time working on an inbound play. Do I had the baddest sideline inbound play ever? It had option and option and option. I think we ran that down play twice. It's like you spend all this time.
It's like special, no, but it's like hands team. It's just like hands team. It's like all that other little stuff you got to work on for when you Bill Belichick don't leave nothing unworked on.
A little bit different than basketball, though. A little bit. Because it's one play, right? Onside kick. It's the same exact damn thing every time. It's either gonna get kicked.
But it could cost you the game.
No. But here's the deal, right? You might get the ball on the timeline. You might get the ball down by the free throw line. You might get the ball at half court. You might get the ball baseline in the corner. It's like all that's different. I'm just saying. It's how much time you're gonna work on it. But the thing about me though with that, and where I'm gonna get on Cal with saying that, is the damn dribble drive offense really ain't that complicated. What else the shit are you working on? It's not like they're running some motion where there's option 1, then option 2, and if the defense does that, then let's do this. I want you guys to understand if he's stacking out. Like there's so many things in the motion offense that you got to really hone in and perfect. That dribble drive thing, you just need a guy who can penetrate. So what are you working on in the dribble? I don't know. So that's why I say I'm on both sides.
My whole thing is, dude, you done played in the NFL, you done played in college under certain coaches. Dude, when you come in with a playbook this thick, and just let y'all see how big I'm putting next to my face, and you'll use this much of the playbook weekly. So my whole point is, I understand what you're saying. You don't have to work on it every week. Now, here's the thing about it, though, man. And you know, if you playing against maybe Auburn, you playing against LSU, there's dude, I'm telling you, in high school, we was cold-blooded. When we played against some pressing teams, look, we got to know where all our inbounds, when they come out on this, if our personnel is this, if we got the ball here. No, then you work on it then. I'm not telling you to work on it every week, but you got to work on it. Just the same way Cal says, and now this is a bad session. So Amy, if you watching it this week, I'm not bashing Cal because he's a Hall of Famer, and I can bash him because he's a Hall of Famer. And that's the only reason I bash LeBron, because he's a Hall of Famer. So I can talk about him because it shouldn't matter to him. But my point is, if you're gonna not work on that stuff, and it's gonna cost you. That's but like he say in the SEC tournament, we understand that you don't know who you playing because he's always get a two game bye. Like he always typically get a double bye.
Yeah.
So you don't know, but you might want to watch a little film the day before, just get a little couple tendencies or something. But he's big on saying I don't run zone. I don't draw up inbound plays. I don't watch film in the SEC. There's a lot of stuff he don't do. Nobody knows what he does do. Because we ran the motion offense, dribble drive, whatever you want to call it. We ran that as well. And all it is cut and replace. If you know your teammates well enough, you know what to expect from them. You know when to set a back screen. You know when to slip on the screen. So that wasn't to beat up Cal session. I was just saying we have to have some inbound plays because we struggle to get the ball in, and teams notice that. The same way, all we're going to see in the tournament is teams sagging on Wheeler, and when it gets tough, they're going to put the pressure on us.
Well, I don't think they can put the pressure on when we got all our guards, though. I mean, we've gone against pressure in other games besides LSU and murdered them and got them out of the press. But when you ain't got Ty and Wheeler in a game who can almost beat the press by themselves, and Mintz, when Kellen Grady's in the game, he's called granddad for a reason. He ain't gonna push it. And his handles are not that tight.
What we do is spot out.
That's what I'm saying. But when you don't have your guards in the game, your dogs, then the press can hurt you a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen guys who work on inbound plays a lot, and it's a waste of time because I'm just talking about on high school level, not anywhere else.
So that's
but
the point I'm making right there.
But here's the thing. Hold on. Now, here's the thing. The time they didn't get the ball in was on the press. I thought you guys are talking about BOBs, the baseline out of bounds.
No. I'm talking about in general. We can't get that bad boy in under the basket. We can't get it done on the press. We can't. I mean, sideline, I guess it really don't matter. Dude, we've had problems with getting the ball in on a press. And we've had problems defending and getting the ball in on under the basket.
I don't think we had any Bob problems.
Maybe not this year, but we have a history of it.
I don't ever remember having Bob problems. I really don't. I could be wrong. I don't remember having Bob problems.
You know, we lost a game on the inbound. 2 games.
Offensive defense. I mean, I know we lost to somebody last year.
It was a red team. I think
Auburn. I think it was Auburn.
Alabama or Arkansas. It might have been Arkansas. I think we lost Arkansas on 1.
Yeah, recently.
And then we lost 2 games. Losing games, okay. Obviously, if this is your first time to the show, because Tony and Ball State seem to be kind of new. Tony, I think I've seen you on here before. That one of us is accustomed to losing, so losing is okay. So if you do something to lose, it's okay to you. One of us feels like losing ain't acceptable, and you keep listening, you'll figure out who's who.
But look, this shit, I wish I had it on me right now. But when the last time you won a championship?
Me?
Yeah. Pee Wee?
Me personally, or coach or whatever?
Rec league? No, you personally. Rec league, summer league.
Yep, rec league. No, NFL Europe.
Okay, all right.
2002.
I'll take that then. I can't top that then.
Yeah, world champ, MVP, Hall of Fame, whatever else. You
know. He said. I got 2 state championship rings, back-to-back years.
In high school?
Yep. That's what hold on. I mean, if you want to cover a year.
Just because you my partner, man, I appreciate that from you. I appreciate it. No, I definitely appreciate that from you, man. I do. Hey, man, come on, man. Wait a minute. What were your state champions in?
Hmm?
What were the Chase champions in? Track and
Track.
field?
Back to back.
What events or each school?
Oh,
or
no.
the whole school?
I was state champion high jump, but I'm talking about team. No, I was team one back to backs.
Okay. That takes a lot of effort from a lot of people. No, it does. It does. We were sprint heavy. Our team was sprint heavy. We was gonna win all the sprints and
gotcha.
shot put. Like
Nah,
we were sprint heavy. But we wouldn't win a whole joint just because.
Yeah, we were not sprint heavy, but we were field event heavy, relay heavy, and distance heavy. We didn't have any sprinters.
1, 2, 4, 4x1, 4x4. We were pretty good. And shot, we were good. But other than that, man, we wasn't coming up. But I was just alternate.
Oh, well, I might have beaten y'all by myself.
If I was an alternate,
no, I'm talking about in points. I'm just talking about points.
Oh,
because that 100, 200 dude is that stuff gets sliced up in a heartbeat. There's a lot of fast people everywhere. So just because you might be ranked number one, you might not finish first though. You might finish third.
Yeah. Wait a minute. So what the hell was the point of you asking me that?
I mean, because you said someone likes to lose. That's what I was getting. I'm like, dude.
Oh, I didn't say. Did I say like to lose? I said it's accustomed to losing.
Whatever, same thing. Accustomed to lose. I wasn't accustomed to losing.
You asked about championship. That ain't got nothing to do with being accustomed to losing.
I
guarantee you, I ain't lose as many games as you lost in college.
Hell, you was on it.
And I'm not counting the ones I didn't play in either.
I know you go with that shit. No, I wasn't accustomed to losing until I got to damn Kentucky. Yeah, I'm surprised Georgia even fielded a team when Tom Crean was basically fired before the tournament. I'm surprised they even playing.
We got Georgia's best player, don't we?
Facts.
Wait a minute. How you feel about us taking all these misfits? Like, I don't know if you ever on Sunday morning sports talk, they talk about it all the time. I don't know how you feel about and I like Huggy Bear, man. I like old Huggy, man.
Yeah.
He's talking about that Oscar wasn't a hard worker. He didn't do this, he didn't do that. Man, is that vindication at his best? Like,
no,
is that
I talked about this, man. You know this. You are a prime example, perfect example, Anthony. When you was a freshman during my senior year, right? You played that Louisville game. You knew that we thought you can tote the rock. Ain't no doubt, right?
Some of y'all thought that. Some of y'all thought that.
Well, okay. Well, I would say I knew you can tote the rock. And we saw you in spring, all that stuff. So we knew you can tote the rock, right? That environment, because of the OC we had, wasn't conducive to you reaching your potential, right? You bring in a new regime that I'm not going to say respect you as totally, but allow you to flourish and use your talents to almost its potential, right? Yeah. You had some more left, but they gave you a little more, right? Same damn nutter, same practice field, same locker room, same weight room, but the environment was different.
Right.
Other thing is, and I said this is, I don't think it might not have been all Huggy. When you only get 15 players, that locker room can be a dynamic that people underestimate. If you are, isn't he Congolese? I think he's from the Congo, right?
Yeah.
All right. So now your culture, and you know the way his religious beliefs, it might not have jailed well with that squad.
Yeah.
He comes here with a bunch. He got old man Grady. He got Davion Mintz who've been through some stuff. He's in a situation where there may be guys who appreciates what he brings. And maybe he ain't going out in the club like maybe another. There's some things that can rub you the wrong way it might not be conducive to you playing your best because you don't feel comfortable.
Like an offensive coordinator telling Robert Smith at Ohio State that's in the medical field, who's taking doctor's medical classes, that you got to be at summer practice or something that's voluntary or else. And one of them loses a job, one of them goes on to the NFL and has a great career. And like you said, his religious beliefs could come to Sunday. And the crazy thing now, that you ain't supposed to be forcing these kids to do nothing. Like, you ain't supposed to put the key in the gym door. Like, if they want to go in there, you give them the key. They put the key in the gym door. So I can see that because, like I said, the last couple of things they talked about Oscar was him, his religious belief. And when he won, they named him SEC Player of the Year. First thing he talking about is, yeah, I want to call my mom and tell her I ain't talking about nothing about the game.
Right.
You got to get her on the phone and make sure she knows it. Like, man, I'm talking about, man, we need one more year out of, hey, if you can donate a little money, man, we can try to keep him around for another year. They got a name, image, and likeness. We're gonna try to get him about 2.5, 3 million, stay another year.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this with him. And this is what I love about. We have done such a great job of recruiting, man. Because you think about it, we go from you go from Josh Paschal to Kenneth Horsey to some of these guys that you just feel good about, right? And he's another one. And it's like, it's not like, we know some guys are faking it.
Oh,
yeah. They hear on camera, when they go off of camera, they ain't the same person. And I'm not in Lexington, but that feels like Oscar is Oscar. This is no fake. This is no, like Dre is Dre on the women's team. You can like it or not. She might be rough around the edges, but she ain't faking it. And there's something about him, man, that draws me to him because he's genuine. I'm not as religious. I'm not wearing my religion on my sleeve, but it's not forced to you, though. It's not like he's trying to bring it down your throat. He's just saying what he believes. And I will say this. The way we have, not the way we have, I'm trying to say this the right way. The way he and BBN have connected, he might come back just because.
I think he will. I think he will. If they give him top 10 or top 15, he may have to go and take it. Because what did somebody break down to me the other day? Oh, have you seen the story on what was the running back that got drafted right before our time? Curtis.
Enos?
No, Curtis is our time. Right before us. From Pitt, played at Pitt. Got drafted by New England, played with the Jets.
Not Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin. Dude, I watched the Curtis Martin story today. Oh, Lord. You got to watch it, bro. No, it just his upbringing. So the thing was, when he was going through the NFL process, he didn't want to play in the NFL.
Wow.
He said he didn't want to play, and he was, was close to his pastor. Like, his family background was terrible. His dad was trying to kill his mom.
Wow.
And it was extremely abusive. He grew up in he said he did. But the thing was one point, which tells me what you're saying about kind of Oscarage. He said when he was going through the NFL process, he told him he didn't want to do it. And his mother, she didn't really care if he did it or not. But his pastor told him, God gave you a gift. And God may not have given you that gift just for you to succeed. Maybe that gift was the vehicle to helping other people. So you playing football to get money, to get a platform to help other people. So if you just play college and leave that platform alone, that might not have been the reason that God gave you the talent. And so when you talk about Oscar, as much religion as he has in him, I could see him saying, if I get this platform, then he can, do a lot more for his country, do a lot more for his people. So, I don't know. I'm just
We have some great representative of this university's film. I mean, you can go back to Leah Edmonds. You can go back to Josh Allen. There, in recent history, to have such a flourishing program, we haven't done it the quick way. We're getting the wrong people in here. We've done it the right way. Right. I mean, there are people that, like, I got my daughter watching Ron Howard. Like, that's someone to look up to.
Yeah.
And there's some track people. I got my son looking like look at Lance Lang. Look, that's someone to look up to. Like, it's the way the coaches have done such a great job of not only recruiting great athletes but great people, man. It says a lot.
Oh no, like I said, they've done a great thing. So I'm curious to see what happens. I'm happy. I'm like you, man. I'm happy with Oscar either way, man. If he want, that dude can do what the hell he want to do. Nobody better not say a damn word. Yeah. If you want to come back? All right, we glad to have you back.
And a guy that works, dude. He just don't do it. Apparently, he works in practice. So what else do you want him to do? He's doing. He's the. I'm gonna say it from the outside looking in, the perfect player to coach. He leads in practice. He leads in the game. Don't seem like he really talks that much. Like he's the guy. He converses, but he ain't that crazy guy. And he does it the right way. He's amazing to me.
I don't know. So I'm curious to see what he chooses. Now, you know what? I also think now if we win a national championship, he probably gone. Ain't no need to come back. But
he's the kind of guy who might want to run it back. Try to get back to back.
Tough to do. That's tough to do.
No, right. That's not most guys. Most guys be like, all right, I done it, I'm gone. But he seems like the guy who would want to run it back.
Oh, I agree with that. I definitely think he probably would. I want to see if he I don't know. Like I said, I'm curious to see what he's gonna do. But actually, it won't be decided till after the season. And now the crazy thing was he played half of the season with no name, image, or likeness, and you got Dante Allen and dudes on the bench, man.
Stop, Anthony, stop.
Oh no, I like Dante Allen. Dude hitting 11 threes in practice. In practice. But I'm just saying.
Interesting.
Yeah. If they can get Coburn, they can get Kofi Coburn.
It's gonna be interesting to see if Wheeler comes back.
What you mean if he come back? What he gonna do?
I'm not.
What else he gonna do?
He could leave. Anthony, hold on. And I just thought about this. This weekend? What happened to EJ Montgomery? You ain't got to speak. What's happened to EJ Montgomery? Didn't he leave? He shouldn't have left.
EJ Montgomery had a whole lot of potential because of his size. That's one reason if you want to leave. I don't know what he got going for himself.
Well, he ain't in the NBA.
Well, I'm saying, but he did. But his thought process was they don't make him as big as me. So his size alone gives him an opportunity. Well, I don't know what you're thinking that Wheeler can convince himself that he will have an opportunity.
Well, Tony had to say.
That's terrible, man. Come on,
man. That's too soon, Tony. That's too soon.
Oh, yeah. Sky Clark is decommitted. I didn't read the article. I haven't read it yet. You know why Sky Clark ain't coming?
I'll be interested to see who we get in the portal too. Because here's the thing. Because I think Cal has found. Look, Cal had this pot of gumbo, and he was cooking it with cooking that roux a certain way, and it was working good for him. And everybody in the family, like, man, that's some good ass gumbo. Man, that's some good gumbo. Well, he lost that filet, right? He lost that powder, and he had to find a new one. And then he went to the side and found a new roux. And I think he's gonna stick with this roux. It's to taste. Everybody said the old one was better, but now this is the truth. I think you're gonna stick with this way. And I think you gotta get. Oh, I think you gotta tell. He told Scott Clark, look, because it seems like he's honest. Hey man, look, we want you here, but we still gonna go in the portal and find somebody. So now it's up to you. Do you want to come through it? Because if I get a guy from such and such who's an ace point guard, you might have to come off the bench. Me too.
He got his watch back. He said he got it back, man. You gotta be a lucky dude, man, because that'd have been Twinsburg Heights. You ain't getting that watch back, man.
Anthony, here's my deal. Did it hit her? Like, if the watch, because I saw him, I was wondering why he's hitting his wife, like looking down. I thought he might have spilled some on her. No, he lost his watch. So that meant that joker went in the air. Like, did it hit you? Or did it just fall like right in your? That's crazy.
See, that's what he got. And he's doing bad representation of the clasp on that watch. it was. I'll tell you one thing. It wasn't a lot to rain because it is a lot to rain watch. He probably could have had a.
I like that. I like that. That's a great way there. But look, my thing is that means, and when you saw the video, that means he was cheering pretty damn hard.
Oh yeah.
For that thing on the class to come out, that means he was getting that pump going.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he La Familia, man. That's what they got. And once you seen him at the game, he had. I'm talking about. I'm a decent fan. Like I'm a decent fan of all things UK. Like what was the volleyball, man? When volleyball won, man, I turned up Louis the 13th on that. So I'm telling you, and so Cal got to be a little bit more invested because he over there, is all good for the program. But nah, he done lost his watch over the deal. So we all to the good for that.
Don't ask me how I know this. Don't ask me how I know this. Do not ask me how I know this. But you can't resell that Rolex anyway without the papers. So whoever had it still couldn't have done nothing with it.
You could have had you a Rollie. Don't people just have a Rollie just to have one?
Yeah, I guess. But if I find a Rollie, I'm trying to get rid of that Rollie. I need them. I need these. That on my wrist, they ain't doing nothing for me. I need Dems. So I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell you this much. I'm gonna jump on Cal's ass one more time.
Uh-oh.
If Cal's any type of dude, when you got a regular citizen who found your watch and give it to you, give her $2,500. Give her $1,000. Give her $5,000.
He didn't take care of her?
I don't know. He probably did. I'm sure Cal did, but I'm saying, I'm sure he did. But like I said, as Tony just said, they if they got the video of her, so they saying who she was. Like,
oh, that's true.
It ain't no big deal. But she would have given back that day. She probably could have got an autograph or something else. What took her so long to get it to him?
I don't know how long. I mean, it was that day. That's fact.
She should have did. She should have put it on this. The girl, that's what I would have did. Got some old knockoff, and then I'm selling them on. This is the one I got from Cal. And gave Cal after she done got about 100 stacks. Hey, this is
oh Lord.
Oh dang. Well, she ain't buy him the Rollie on the first marriage, did she? Nah, she ain't have more Rollie money back then, did they? Or is that a wedding gift present?
I don't know. He said it is a good look. But Jay Hayes, a reward could be a signing of a damn wristband. Shit. Not only did I return your watch, I gave it to you unscathed. There's no scratches and scuffs because I saw with it on. It didn't look like it was messed up. So And only I give it to you. I gave it to you in the condition that it left your wrist. So I need some hard this. I don't need nothing signed. I don't want no damn picture. I don't want no damn photograph where you sign it later and then put it in a frame and send it to me and put all these nice words. Thank you for being a upstanding citizen and return. No. That watch is worth a certain amount. I want a percentage of that watch. Cause you got it.
I don't know how good luck is that watch. In 12 years, won national championship.
Damn, bro. You went there?
I'm just saying. They said it was good luck. I don't know. I got my little Mickey Mouse shirt I used to wear under my thing. At least got me a Outback Bowl berth, back to back things. Then the year after, got me a was it the year after? No, it was 2 years after. A world championship and you know. I guess it's good for Final Four or something like that. But we just got to win another chip, man. We need another chip, man. We can't keep on talking about and one and done about to be done here in a second.
That dude is done. I already told you that rule is out of that's been done. We got a new rule. This is what it is, Lord.
I think they ain't got no time to end it now. I know LeBron going to pay with Bronny. So I think that's gonna be. I thought it was gonna end before Bronny got in high school, so LeBron can pay somebody and tell him, let Bronny come here and he play with his son. I don't know what good that's gonna do. I like Bron, man. Dude, keep his nose clean. He's a good ambassador for the sport. He's a great basketball player, but man, just somebody being that damn privileged. I don't know. Anybody else, I don't know. I just don't think it's okay, but it's cool, man. It's cool.
Hold on. You said
he came from a different background than most of us couldn't imagine coming from.
You said privileged though?
Oh, he's privileged shit. Oh yeah, he's privileged. Oh yeah.
Privileged since when though?
17 years old.
Oh, so like his junior in high school?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. When your ass is on the damn cover of damn SI, I'm gonna be privileged too. Shit.
Yeah, everybody shooting. What he signed? How much did he sign that? How much did he sign that Sprite deal for when he first got out of high school? 50?
Oh shit. It was a
was
shit.
10.
It was a shit
50 million.
Shit, it was a lot.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like my whole point is, just like a lot of people feel like he get his way. Like you get to handpick your things, you get coaches fired. That's the stuff I don't like. Like if he don't like the way the team is going, he just get a coach fired.
Well, hold on. He ain't do nothing, and this is my dude with my team. He ain't done nothing worse than damn Magic Johnson did with Westfall. They got him fired after winning a damn world championship.
How many people did Westbrook did Magic get fired?
That one.
Okay, look at LeBron's body list. Body count. Shit, even Mike. Hey, Mike didn't really get him fired, but one. But if you're not happy with a coach as a star player, you can get one. Man, Brown got Mike Brown fired. He tried to get
Mike Brown.
Yeah, Mike Brown.
How about Mike Brown?
He changed whoever was at
Cleveland before Ty Lue got yes.
Pat Riley wasn't putting up with the shit. Pat Riley got him up out of there.
No, but he didn't get him fired. Hold on. You said get him
fired. No, he didn't.
Okay.
LeBron had to go.
Whatever.
Because LeBron got mad. Why did LeBron just play under the tutelage?
No. The same way damn Charles Barkley left Philadelphia. He forced his way to
that's one coach, man. That's one team, one coach.
All right. I was only thinking of one. The guy before Ty Lue. I forgot about Mike Brown. All right. So he got two.
I think it's another one. Who was the second time around? Who was there?
That was a guy from Europe that came before Braun got there.
And he brought Ty Lue in, right?
And then he brought Ty Lue in, yeah.
I thought he got somebody fired in LA as well.
Well, he got damn
so you act like it don't count.
No, he didn't get him fired. What's the kid name who dead?
Oh, Luke
Walton, yeah. Who Who did Mike Brown? Who did coach him after Mike Brown?
Mike Brown, they brought in the German guy, the foreign guy.
That wasn't for Braun.
Oh no, they brought in old. Didn't he bring an old black coach?
I thought he stayed with Mike Brown until he left. I don't know. It don't matter. Look, and for all these people, like Jay Hayes say he crying, y'all can say all that what you want. This dude is 37 years old and putting up the same damn amount of points.
Yep. See, Cobby Cobb know what it is. Tell him Cobby Cobb, hurt. And like I said, LeBron from the land, man. He's from the land. He brought Thibodeau in. Man, Thibodeau went in Cleveland, wasn't he? LeBron got plenty of coaches fired. All I'm telling you is the knowing is if LeBron don't like you, you better be worried about your job. He got Tristan to knock up one of the Kardashians and got Matthew Dellavedova paid off. Or not Matthew, whatever.
All I gotta say is if y'all talk about him, y'all gotta talk about Magic Johnson. So hold on. So when was Bron in Cleveland? What years?
What was it 04 to 08 or something like that?
04 had to be longer than that.
How long was he there? 6 years, 5 years?
It had to be longer than that. Hold on. Let me do my little research real quick. So Bron was in Cleveland 3 to 10. No, he didn't get Mike Brown fired. Mike Brown coached from 2005 to 2010.
So did he get fired before Mike Brown?
He didn't. Mike Brown coached the whole time.
You said 05. I thought you said LeBron was there from 03 to 10.
03 to 10.
So who was there from 2003 to 5?
Mike Brown was there from 03 to 5. You're right. I'm wrong. 03 to 5. So there
he got Mike Brown to fire. Okay, so that's the third person.
No, so Paul Silas was there from 03 to 05. Then they brought in Mike Brown.
Okay, so he got Paul Silas fired, which I don't know why you can get Paul Silas fired. Then Mike Brown, he got Mike Brown fired.
No.
Mike Brown, no.
Let me stop this because I don't want to be a LeBron sympathizer because I'm not a LeBron sympathizer. But are you telling me you were saying he got Mike Brown fired? Now obviously they got Paul Silas fired. Which one was it?
If you don't want the coach there, you get him fired. Like you can give him hey, have you watched The Last Dance?
Are you sure that he got Paul Silas fired or Paul Silas wanted to get the hell up out of there?
Baby, okay, that's the same thing. If I can't coach you, I can't coach with him. I can't win with him. Won't do it. You heard what Mike said, man. You heard what Singletary said. If you got a headache, if you got a problem on your hands, you're not trying to coach them. So if they ask for you to be fired or they constructively run you out of there, it's the same thing.
Okay. This is what I'm reading now. I just found something. Don't tell me. I don't know if this is true or not. Silas was hired to mentor LeBron James.
Right.
He had controversy in a feud with Eric Snow and new owner Dan Gilbert that fired him in the middle of the season. So Dan Gilbert ain't nothing about Bron. Dan Gilbert and Eric Snow got Paul Silas the hell up out of there.
That's what they said, because Eric Snow, LeBron wanted to run the point, and that's one thing I ain't never liked about LeBron. He wanted to run the points. What's the point guard supposed to do when he running the point? That's like me telling Tim, here, let me take the snap, man. Here, you line up at running back. What you want me to do? I ain't blocking, and I ain't running the ball. I'm just saying. That's
so you blaming that on Bron?
Yeah, LeBron want to run the point with everybody he got. The only person he really let run the point was Kyrie.
What if Paul Silas said, Eric Snow, all you can play is defense. I need somebody who can be a mismatch and be my point forward and bring the ball up like I want to bring the ball. You don't tell me what how I want to do it. I'm the coach, and I'm Paul Silas. I'm respected in this thing. Why you want to tell me, oh, I can't do this? Well,
I
get your
think
ass
Eric
out of
Snow
here.
from up from around there somewhere. I think he's from Canton. He's from up there. So I think Eric Snow deserved that respect because he's from the crib just like LeBron.
So what we're gonna agree with is he got David Blatt fired.
Yeah.
That's a for sure one. I can 100% get up on
and
that.
Mike Brown, I'm gonna tell you this much. I know for a fact when Deion Waiters was there and LeBron came back after the decision, after Pat Riley told him you can't be having your friends sitting on the bench and doing all this stuff. Yeah. That's why Popovich talk about his posse and this stuff because LeBron was trying to run the NBA the way he wanted to run it. No, show respect to the league, like Michael, Kareem, everybody who came before you. Show some respect to the league. Don't say I'm gonna do it differently than y'all did it. It's fine if you can, but show some respect to it. Here go the other thing. So Pat Riley tells him, "Hey, you can take your bag, you can take your entourage, you can the hell on," and he goes back to Cleveland. Deion Waiters drafted first pick. He said, "Hey, I'm gonna work the rock." LeBron say, "Deion Waiters, I need the ball, bruh. And Deion Waiters said, "Okay, you can get the ball after I'm done with it." LeBron does that to everybody else. So LeBron tells Deion Waiters, "I need the ball within these first 3 seconds of this possession." Deion Waiters like, "Let me get my 10 or 15 seconds off first." I know for a fact LeBron went to them people and said, "Me and Deion Waiters can't share this court." You know what happened to Deion Waiters 2 weeks later? Gone. Now, I'm just saying little shit like that. If you're the best player, man, let people live a little bit. Let people shine. And that's the same thing he did to Kyrie. Like him and Kyrie could have won a lot of championships. But he want a son, Kyrie. Kyrie gotta understand how he feels and he gotta dominate every fucking thing. Which I mean, I guess it's okay. But I just feel like if he's that great, and Shaq even look back on his career, and Shaq can tell you, man, I should have humbled down to Kobe some. LeBron should listen to some OGs. I don't think.
Okay, and you said listen to the OGs, so you just said that Shaq said he should have done some stuff so now he's looking back on himself and saying, but look, so you telling me that you would rather see, as you said, and so poignantly said it, you would rather see Deion Waiters work that ball?
No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that.
So would you rather see him work that ball for 15 seconds and throw up some crazy shot? Or put it to the best player in the league hands and let him work it? Because he ain't just throwing up. Because here's the thing. I'm a big Kobe dude. Kobe did some stuff that he shouldn't have done. When he was playing with not, I'm going to say, ingratiating himself with the whole team and sharing the rock. Because Kobe main thing is, what position do I play? Yeah. Shooting guard. So I'm supposed to shoot. Shooting guard. All right. So all that stuff said, I'm not gonna go crazy because we getting up on 10:30 your time. Is how many championships has LeBron won? And how many championships has Deion Waiters and Kyrie and et cetera won? He has won it with 3 different teams. He's won it in 3 different ways. I'm not a big LeBron fan, but I can respect greatness.
Okay, well.
Who's a 50K and 6 assists? That's Kobe? Kobe might be that person.
I mean, if you feel like you don't remember that Kyrie knocks down a good look to get LeBron the championship, you can talk about the rundown block. If you don't feel like Game 7, Jesus Shuttlesworth hits LeBron ain't done nothing on his own, bro. And I understand nobody's done it. Here you come with nobody's done it on his own. Michael didn't win it without Pippen. Whatever the case might be. Dude, LeBron, as good as I'm telling you this, like I've been on an impact, not on that level, but I will impact a basketball game my whole life up until probably in my late 30s. Just because if I got a rebound, I'm going to rebound. If I gotta play D, if I gotta shut down the best player, if I gotta shoot, I'm gonna shoot. My whole point, LeBron can do a lot of. Why not let somebody else shine and you do? LeBron can. Why LeBron can't just play the block and get rebounds or play post up? Why you gotta control the tempo of the game and shit? If you the best player on the planet, which I'm not saying he ain't, LeBron always got. This is what I'm telling you. If you have 5 players on the court, man, this is what you missing. Say Xavier Wheeler's his point guard. And LeBron pounds the rock to see where the best interest pass is. Xavier Wheeler is rendered useless. He can't shoot, and he doesn't have really enough height to rebound. So what else is he gonna do? So if LeBron's gonna pound the rock down to 7 seconds, then pass to Xavier. Now Xavier got to make a choice. He probably ain't gonna get to the bucket. So I'm telling you, LeBron can make a lot of. And the only person he's done it with was Kyrie. And James Posey told us firsthand, Kyrie is must-see TV. Like, you got to let that dude do what he do with the rock. LeBron should go find the block and look for a rebound. Because you that dominant. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I'm saying if you that dominant, Ryan Howard, go and do what you're going to do. I get the rebound if you need it. If not, I'm over here. I don't have to dictate the whole way. And here's the problem. And I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let it go with this. Here's the problem. When he does that whole thing of pounding the rock and dictating the game, if shit don't go right, he sit back and hide his hands and let everybody explain. If shit goes right, he's in the front telling you how it was done. That's my only number one problem with LeBron. If shit don't go his way, whether off the court, team, management-wise, administration-wise, if it don't go his way, he ain't got shit to say. But if stuff goes well, he in the front describing exactly how it happened. And I rest my case.
All right, you can rest your case. I'm gonna hit this one with Kobe Cobb. Kobe Cobb, I just described, he did not get Paul Silas fired. And Brendan Malone was the damn interim coach. So he was getting fired just by the fact he was interim coach. I don't know why you got Mike Brown getting fired. Now, he did get David Blatt fired. That is a fact. That is 100%.
He got Mike Brown fired.
When?
Then Kobe got him fired right after that.
How did Braun get Mike Brown fired?
He did something. I can't remember what it was. It was orchestrated. He did something.
He left.
I think he left. Okay,
he
but
left.
It was based off of him trying to make Mike. He wanted a different coach outside of Mike Brown. They kept Mike Brown. So basically, he was trying to get him fired. That's what it was. Well, whatever it was, his whole thing was if he ain't happy, he takes his ball and he going home.
So he left. Then Mike Brown got.
If he ain't happy, he taking his ball and going home.
Now David Blatt was the David Blatt one was cold blood. But here's the thing:
how many championships did they go through with Black? 2.
He won one. He won one that year when Ty Lue took over.
I know, but he won the 3 with him.
He won 3 with who? With David Blatt?
He went 2-3 with Black, didn't he?
I think David Blatt only lasted like a year.
Well, that one with Kyrie, that one with Ty Lue, they went to it with him. So that was Black's third time home.
Yeah, because Black came when Kyrie and Dion Waiters was there. He didn't have Braun.
Black was there. I thought Black was there the first 2 years when they lost it.
No. Because Braun came there 2014. Oh, I got the numbers here. Braun came in 2014, and Blatt. No, you're right.
I know I'm right.
I'm wrong. So Braun played with Blatt for 2 years.
Was it 2 championships, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Then the next year they fired him and got in the middle of the year.
Yeah, they got Ty Lue. Wait a minute. Yeah.
They brought him in.
How many finals did Braun go to with the Cavs?
Huh?
Now, look. Now, this is for y'all staying on. This is how a true locker room start. We ain't talking about shit right now. we just y'all will listen to a real conversation that we will have on the phone, and it's just live, and y'all even see our face. What? How many finals did Bron go in a row with Cleveland? 4?
No, it's more. Oh, with Cleveland?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 with Cleveland.
Damn.
He won like 8 in a row, I think. Dating back to Miami.
Damn. So basically, you bring Bron in, and he going to the finals?
No, yeah, you're gonna get there.
Damn.
You're gonna build a homecoming court. You might not get the crown, you can get the homecoming court. That's how good he is. Just like Cal, get you to the Final Four, lead 8.
Totally different deal.
I'm just trying to tell you, man, LeBron ain't gonna change up to win. Some people would change up to win.
So Cleveland, LeBron had him. He was there 2014. Damn. Finals.
Kyrie got hurt, I think, in 15.
So he took David Blatt to the finals.
He took
every
David
year.
Blatt, huh?
That's crazy.
No, David Blatt took them to the finals.
That's a damn bold-faced lie. This is why I'm gonna say the bold-faced lie. Where the hell is David Blatt at right now?
It don't make no difference.
If he was so damn good, look, if he was so good and he took a team to the finals, you don't think somebody else would have fucking hired him?
Where's Popovich at? Where's a lot of these people at? Where's LeBron at right now? Without David.
He won a damn world championship with the Lakers a couple years later.
Okay, here we go. Anyways, we're gonna save NFL Combine, and we're gonna save that for UK Sports Day, UK Pro Day. Yep, Kevin Love was hurt 1 year, and then Kyrie got hurt one of them years.
Yeah, well, with Kevin Love, it's football time.
It's football time in the Bluegrass. They starting up, man. They starting up. Name, image, and likeness. I'm gonna see if I can't get me a little money off the deal. But yeah, man, we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, can we in spring ball now? We can talk about that next week.
Yep.
We got the Cats playing SEC championship this week. The boys. See if we can't bring them both home.
Dude, that would be big.
Then we'll be in the NCAA tournament, man. And see if Oscar win the NCAA Player of the Year.
He should. He's already won Sport News. He should.
Yeah, if he don't win it, man, as much of you we've been watching, if he don't win it, especially if he tear their ass up in the SEC tournament. Ooh.
The votes are already in, though, I think, right?
I believe so. But he needs to just go ahead and let everybody know.
Yeah, tear that ass up.
All right, man. It's
man.
late over here. 2 a week. Nah, Van can't go 2 a week, man. He got too many obligations. So we gonna, if y'all flood Van's inbox and stuff and let him know y'all want 2 a week, he may change his schedule. Otherwise, we ain't doing 2 a week because he can't do it. We'll be back next Wednesday, same time, same channel. Hopefully we don't have a delay. I got to talk to my people at work and see why they cut my mics off. We'll see y'all next week. Peace out.